Alright everyone, welcome to the long-awaited KLX video. Wow, there it is. Here is my uncle's 2023 or 24 Kawasaki KLX Supermoto 300. He bought this over the summer. He flew up to Utah to visit me. We drove that and that down in Ouray, Colorado. This, it did pretty good. It did pretty good for a stock form. And yeah, overall, it was fun. It was awesome. It was a really cool place. If you ever get the chance to visit Ouray, Colorado, take it. It's awesome. It's beautiful. It's very cool. But since then, he's put a new sprocket, front and rear, on it. That a little bit smaller, that a little bit bigger, for some more torque, some more low-end grunt, and a little bit more engine braking on downhills, because that was the ultimate, downfall of this thing when we were riding up there. Was Steven would go downhill and have to rely on a lot of heavy braking to get this thing to stop. But with the improved gearing, which don't ask me what they are because I can't remember, with the improved gearing, it feels much better. Now compared to my bike, it's nowhere near the same level of off-road machine, obviously, but it's really fun. It's really nice, and let's just get into riding. Falcon. That's cool. All right, second gear start, see how fast we can go. Fourth, fifth, sixth. I think we got up to like 51 there. Wow. You can see where we just launched it right there. Let's woo, what a machine. Overall, it's really fun. This is a fun dink around ranch bike, bump around town bike. I could get up to some shenanigans on this thing if I was riding it in town. That's all I'm gonna say. But real thoughts though, it's a little bit short, or a little bit yeah, short. I wish it was a little taller. There was a few times, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I would brake a little late. That's because this is really hard to find. So definitely if you get one of these, I would put a bigger brake lever on there. I'm not a big fan of the seating position. It's a little too, I don't know, up front for me. And maybe it's because I'm used to riding something with a little bit longer of a wheelbase, but that I don't really like. Overall, that, you know, little 300cc engine will sing, you know, when you really wrap it out and get it in the high RPMs. The fuel injection really does help this bike out a lot. It feels really nice. It's super linear power band, which that I do like and I'm a big fan of. There's no big gap, I feel like, in power, but it definitely, you know, isn't gonna scare you. And that's something that, you know, is very nice for new riders. It's something that won't scare them. But overall, with these dirt tires and, you know, with the setup we're running, it's pretty fun. It's fun to jack around. You know, it's light and it's really nimble, so you can kind of throw it around. But, you know, yeah, it's, you know, overall, it's a fun bike and I like it. Would I personally buy it? Probably not. I would probably go for a regular KLX 300, not the Supermoto version. Now, if you really are, you know, riding this around in town and then immediately going on some dirt, it's awesome for that. It's fun. But as an off-road machine, there's better. I think that's obvious to anyone who buys this. There is better. But there's not always a lot of this. Which is just, you know, fun, manageable power in a nice little bite-sized package and a low, very approachable seat height. It's super fun overall. Super fun toy, and definitely with the gearing that we put on it, when I remember what that is, I will put it in the video description. But compared to stock, this setup that we're running on it right now, much more fun. It's very nice. I love this color also for the tank. But yeah, overall guys, this is a fun little bike and definitely something, you know, if you wanted to get into motorcycling and just riding in general, definitely a good choice. So now it's time for, you guessed it, the thumbnail. There we go. That's beautiful. Let's put it in 16:9. Yeah, nice. But anyway, let's dink around for a little more, and that'll be the KLX video. Finally, I know, I promised it. So here we are. But yeah, and I mean, starts like a beast. You know, doesn't hesitate ever, even when it was like, you know, -5 the one time I tried to start it. It just, obviously, nice reliable bike, obviously, you know, like most Kawasaki's are. But yeah, Let's get going. Ripped a little burnout. Oh, killed it. Whoopsie. Heck yeah. So there we have it, guys. That is the KLX video. Yeah, thanks. Bye.